Welcome back everybody, and on this video what I'm going to be doing is walking Hadrian's Wall Path. Okay, so it's 84 miles from west to east, so I'm going to be going from Carlisle, or actually Bowness-on-Solway, all the way across to Newcastle. And as you can probably make out from the gear I'm carrying here, I'm doing it self-sufficient. So what I'm aiming for is 5 days. I've got 5 days worth of rations, I've got water with me, all my shelter and spare clothing, etc. So I'm carrying around about 38 pounds at the moment, and yeah, looking forward to it. Got a nice day to start off the journey, and here is the start point, as it says there, 84 miles. Good luck go with you and all that good stuff. So yeah, let's get on it. So that's the Solway Firth, just over there. Lovely peaceful day today, beautiful conditions, great start to the walk. I don't know if you can see on the camera there, but I think I've seen Messi on our holidays. Yep, got flapping. It's all good in the hood. So, statue of King Edward I, who died here at Bruff Sands, 1307. A nice little place around here. Out mate. Look away. Not the place to be if you don't like cows. Okay then, so that's the sun setting there behind me, as you can see. It's about 8:15 now, and I'm just short of my overnight location. So I've got a little spot that I've designated for my wild camping tonight. I'm not going to be filming that, so I don't want to reveal where it is. Quite a hard day, walking basically all day today. I set off a little bit later than expected, but can't be helped. But yeah, quite a hot day, so not easy in the heat, but yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully be a bit more scenic. Today was a lot through villages and down roads and stuff, so yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. Okay, so day 2 then, back on the road again. It's been walking for about an hour. It's about 8 o'clock now. As you can see, the sun's already out, starting to warm up again. So down to my t-shirt. But yeah, on the road, literally, this part's another road, so it's quite sore on the feet after doing about 18 miles yesterday. But warming up nicely now. And yeah, just cracking on. Oh, check this out. This is a little barn here, and High Crosby Farm self-service. So basically you can go in. I've got a few bits not very well stocked at the minute, but what they have got, which is awesome, is some cold water, a kettle, brew kit, and some of these oat things, the breakfast tubs. I'm guessing they probably have some ice cream at some point, not at the moment though. And you just basically, there's an honesty box there, you put your money in, take what you need, and yeah, looking great little facility. So there's, you know, there are some of these little honesty boxes en route, but it's the first time I've seen a barn. And then outside you've got some seating here, look, and some hammocks to chill out in the sun. What a great little idea. When I've just taken advantage of this, I've got enough rations to keep me going, but you know what? Why not have something, a little bit of a treat there to, you know, start your day off nicely. There you go. So whilst you're on your trail, these signs, you've got the yellow arrow there and the acorn. That's what you're looking for to denote the Hadrian's Wall. Got loads of these little gates to go through to make sure your rucksack isn't too bulky as much as you can if you're carrying everything you need. And this is weird, isn't it? It's like basically walking through somebody's garden here. There's their allotments, and the trail actually goes through the side of the garden, but it's marked. Have a look at the end of that there, there's a post with that acorn sign on, so I'm not trespassing, but this is definitely somebody's garden, like, weird. So I like this part of this route. It's fairly flat, however there's some hills on it too, so just drink myself in a minute, but taking it nice and steady. Obviously this is a long old route, so you got to pace yourself, yeah. They're just working hard. So what we've got here is, it's called Hare Hill. So this was a fragment of the Hadrian's Wall, the original wall, and that's what it looked like on the day. So this is what's left of it now. Part of it's left. So pretty amazing piece of history, really, you know, how old this is. Part of that original massive wall that spanned that entire length, or sorry, breadth of the country. Okay then, so what we've got here is turret number 52 Alpha. Now these were observation towers that were built along the wall. I believe it was 2 every Roman mile, and this is some of the original stonework, which is amazing really, because this dates back to AD 122. Crazy, nearly 2,000 years old. And this is how it looks on the day. Nice area for a wild camp round here, and this will make a cool little stealth hide here. We cleared it out a little bit underneath, it'll be pretty cool. However, I've still got a few k's left to do with my route today, so I'm going to crack on. But yeah, nice little wood that. So, new county then. So here's my basher that I was in last night. Set up alongside this dry stone wall here. Great views in the morning here. Fields and fields. So starting day 3. Fresh after a good night's sleep underneath my basher, and weather's quite decent today. It's not as warm as it has been, a little bit of breeze, but that's all good. So yeah, looking forward to getting back on the way, get some more mileage done. Let's crack on, day 3. Okay, so just climbed quite a high feature there. I'm at a place called Wall Town now. So this is quite an awesome little place there. As I say, we're on a high feature here, and there's part of the original wall there overlooking. Look at that, miles and miles and miles. Fantastic point. So obviously this is where you would have had the old Roman soldiers stagging on. Imagine what it would have been like stagging on back then in your flipping chainmail or whatever they used to wear, I don't know. Flavius, reference bushy top tree, base of bushy top tree, rapid arrow. Take out those sweaty socks that are trying to nickle our good shit. Or something like that. So this is turret number 45A on Walltown Crags. So in effect this would have been the guardhouse, the old Roman boys stagging on. So I wonder if they got guardroom gip back in their days. You know, that feeling what you get when you're on stag and you're flipping in the guardhouse that's gopping. But anyway, check out the views again. Awesome, fantastic panoramics, mega arcs for your bows and arrows and all that stuff for your Roman troops. And this is what it looked like. Artist depiction on the day. So they reckon this was in use from around AD 180. So again, amazing, nearly 2,000 years ago. And even back then, you had crow bags on staglet. Oh, Crowius on Stagius. Stagius Onicus. Oh, this next bit looks like fun, doesn't it? Screwius the Nuttus Caesar. No, just getting to the top of that feature now. Tretius Myselficus, as the Romans would say. And that's the view looking back. See just down there, another little stag position. Probably had LGPMGO set up in there. So apparently this is a Robin Hood tree or something. Can't say if I watched the film. I'm more into like Terminator and Aliens and stuff like that, really, you know, Black Hawk Down. Anyway, yeah, apparently this is off Robin Hood and become famous because of that.
Azim the Great One, I am home! Woo! Woo! Look! Mistletoe. Many maids lost a resolve to me thanks to this little plant.
In my country, we talk to our women. We do not drug them with plants.
Nice little scenery anyway. It's in a saddle there, and looking through there and up into the next high feature. Nice. Quick 5-minute break to take in the view. Check that out. Okay then, so day 4, back on the path. Feeling pretty good after a good night's sleep. Prepped my feet again this morning, make sure that they were all good to go. And yeah, got myself a brew ready to go, take on a trail me. All the usual good admin before we actually set off. The weather's pretty good today, it's cooler again. Which is great for walking, obviously. It's nice and cool, gentle breeze, due to get kind of sunnier during the day, but yeah, dry, so pretty lucky with the weather. And this section of the route is going to be a bit flatter than yesterday, so I'll probably cover the distance a little bit quicker. But yeah, looking forward to it. So this is the Temple of Mithras, and this was built around about 200 Anno Domini. Check that out for a bit of history. And here's an aerial view. You are here, X marks the spot and all that. And there's the info on it there. Substantial bit of the wall here. I'm surprised there's no markings or you know, signs up or anything like that, but yeah, you can probably see it stretches on quite a long way down this hillside here. So again, pretty amazing that it's actually still standing after these nearly 2,000 years, especially given the weather that you get in this part of the world. Quite harsh in the winter. Yeah, good job the Romans. What did the Romans ever do for us? Built some big ass walls. So a bit of gen on Hadrian's Wall here then. As you can see, this is a Black Cart's turret. So the wall was built by the order of Emperor Hadrian following his visit to Britain in AD 122. Planned as a continuous wall with a mile castle every Roman mile, which is about 1.48 kilometres, and 2 turrets equally spaced between each mile castle. Stretched from coast to coast, a distance of approximately 80 Roman miles. Pretty amazing, seeing as when this was actually built, really. And there's part of the original wall there. So check this place out. Smart as a carrot. I don't know what history this place has got. It's obviously an old building here. So this is Chester's Stables at Warwick Hall. Luxury self-catering accommodation. Yeah, no shit. Check that out. Very nice. Not as nice as my basher I'll be staying in tonight, like. So that's day 4 finished now. Quite a steady day. Feet are quite sore just from the sheer amount of mileage covered, but yeah, still feeling quite good. Got my accommodation squared away for the night. Hopefully those sheep that you can probably hear in the background will screw the nut this evening. Otherwise I'm in for a noisy night. But that's me ready for the evening. Morning. So day 5, last day of Hadrian's Wall for me. Again, the weather screwed the nut massively. The sun's out this morning, so that's awesome. Might be a little bit of raining later, but who gives a damn. Anyway, yeah, looking forward to cracking this last day, getting it completed. So catch you in a bit. Pretty canny that, Lee. So about 10k done now today. Making really good time actually as it goes. The going's quite easy today. A lot of it's, this first part anyway, is down the side of a road on flat ground on grass, so it's not bad going on your feet. I was just thinking, I'm amazed at how little people I've seen on this route, and it's during the summer holidays, August, end of August, particularly on the route I'm going. So I'm going obviously from west to east, and I've only seen a handful of people in 5 days. Well, 4.5 days up until now. Hardly anyone really, just a couple of people. It's, you know, if you like a bit of peace, like I actually do, rather than being surrounded by hundreds of people, this ain't a bad little route to do. So, you know, just a couple of my thoughts on that anyway. But anyway, on with the walk. So as forecast, we got a bit of rain in, that drizzly stuff that just gets you soaking wet eventually. So I've deployed the Gary. However, all you screamers out there, note the position of the hood, it's down. Get a grip. Hoods are for Harry's. But yeah, it's cracking on. If it ain't raining, it ain't training. So I'm now in Gateshead, just across the river from Newcastle, and what I'm doing here then, this is my dad's neck of the woods. This is where he grew up as a kid during the Second World War, and I haven't been up here for quite a few years. But what I thought I'd do, since I was in this neck of the woods, is go and visit my granddad's grave, who was killed in the Second World War, and my great granddad's grave, who was killed in the First World War. I think it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it, really, seeing as I'm kind of around this neck of the woods. I've not been up here for probably 20 years, because it's a bit of a trek from where I live. So yeah, but come and pay my respects, a bit of a personal thing. So I'm in Gateshead East Cemetery, and I'm at the grave of my granddad, John Blakey, who died as a result of his wounds that he received in Dunkirk. So he died on Boxing Day 1941, and I'm also at the grave of my great granddad, John Blakey again, funnily enough, who died in 1915 in the First World War. He was 34 years old and my granddad was 36 years old when they died. So yeah, quite a sort of touching moment for the end of this trip actually. The first time I've been up here, like I said earlier, probably in over 20 years, I think it is, about probably 22 years. So it's nice to come and pay my respects to a couple of old soldiers who gave their life for the country basically. So there's my granddad there, Northumberland Fusiliers, and my great granddad who served with the Durham Light Infantry, First World War. Also noted at the bottom there is his brother, who I was named after, Private Thomas Blakey, who died in 1918. What they didn't put in there is he actually got a military medal, and as you can see that was just before the end of the First World War. So lest we forget. So that was my Hadrian's Wall walk, 84 miles in 5 days. Quite an enjoyable walk, quite peaceful as I mentioned in the video, not a lot of people around, so I quite enjoyed that. Some change in scenery and stuff, so it's quite interesting. The best bit I think was the middle part where you've got nicer rolling sort of countryside and the more historical parts. But all in all, quite an enjoyable walk. What I would say is make sure you plan your walk between realistic distances between campsites, hotels, where you're going to stay. Make sure you plan it out properly, and don't forget, always stay prepared.